Good morning, everybody. Mel Soul here from the Mel Soul Golf School, and today is Wednesday, the 7th of December 2016. Wednesdays, we talk about course management Wednesdays. And I want to talk to you about something that even the top pros tend to make mistakes with sometimes in terms of managing their game. And I'm talking in particular this week about Charles Schwartzel. If anybody watched the Alfred Dunhill Championship, Charles went into the last round 2 strokes behind Brandon Stone. Charles has won this tournament 4 of the last 5 years, so it's a tournament he thinks he owns. And I was pretty convinced that Charles was going to come through and win this tournament. On the back 9, Charles made some terrible course management mistakes, ended up making a double bogey, par, triple bogey, double bogey. He dropped 7 strokes in 4 holes and was out the tournament. Those shots were just really poor course management. I've said this in other tips before. When you're going to play a shot, the very first question you should always ask yourself is, where do I not want to go? That should always be your first question. And so many students, when I tell them that, say, well, isn't that negative? You know, you want to be positive. It's negative if it's the last thought in your head. I want it to be the first thought in your head. I want you to stand behind the ball. You're looking at the shot. If Charles Schwartzel is standing on the tee and saying to himself, where do I not want to go? There's water all the way down the right-hand side. There's the African continent to the left. You definitely don't want to go right. So the in the rough on the left is far better than missing the fairway on the right and being in the water. So on the, I think it was like the 14th hole, where does he go? Hits it right in the water. Makes a double bogey. On the 16th hole, he does the same thing. He hits it in the water twice with his drive and his second shot. And then on the 18th, did it again. So, this is so simple, people. Err on the side away from the trouble. If there's an out of bounds on the right, it's far better to be in the rough on the left. And the same with a water hazard. Very seldom are you going to get a hole with water on both sides, or out of bounds on both sides. It's usually going to be one side. So take that side out of play by, if the water's down the right and your tendency is to slice, make sure you aim well to the left. If the ball goes straight, you're going to be in the rough. You might even be in the trees on the left. But you can still recover from the trees even. You can't recover from the water. And the same goes the other way. If the hazard or out of bounds is on the left, keep the ball to the right. So be that as your new mantra for 2017 is every shot that you hit, before you hit it, ask yourself, where do I not want to go? I guarantee you, you'll score a whole lot better in 2017.